So I saw the video where they talked about Anthony Joshua versus Frank Bruno, but I think that's stupid because if you watch my other video, I think Joshua just mauls him and destroys him. What about Anthony Joshua? No, what about Frank Bruno versus Dillian Whyte? Now, this is actually a legitimate, interesting fight because both guys have certain advantages over each other. Frank Bruno, I think, was a little bit taller. He had the better jab, probably had the better feet. I'll give him that. Power is probably similar. Dillian Whyte, he has more stuff he can do. He could throw the body. Frank Bruno didn't really do that from what I've seen. Has a big left hook. I think he's more durable. Big advantage in durability because Frank Bruno's stamina was horrible. And I think overall is just much mentally tougher. And I think that's going to be the theme of this video because I think as the fight went on and on and on, Dillian Whyte would physically and emotionally and mentally tax Frank Bruno. And I think he had a lot more self-belief. Frank Bruno's stamina was pretty bad. And one thing about Whyte, he's very durable. He doesn't have the greatest skills, but he won a lot of fights that he just kind of like out-hustled the guy, like Chisora, Parker. Even though Parker is really a more talented fighter, he kind of just had that like dog in that fight. Rivas, Helenius, who beat Kalnacki twice. I know Povetkin came back from the I know he was he was in the hospital, but still he beat Povetkin. But overall, I just think Dillian Whyte has more mental ability. He's a little bit physically bigger as well and stronger, which you don't think that because Bruno looked big next to his opponents, but it was a different era. And I think that he would win the fight down the stretch. I'm going to go with Dillian Whyte, round 10 KO. And Dillian he'll get hurt in the fight. Don't get me wrong. Frank Bruno can hurt him. But I just think he's a more determined individual and a much more durable fighter. And say whatever you want about Dillian Whyte. He is durable and he is tough. He is like very physical and he's dirty. He throws well to the body. He's tough. He has a good jab, as does Frank Bruno. Maybe Frank Bruno's jab is better. I don't know. But the key is the body work. I think he would do a lot to the body. But this is a legit 50-50 fight, and this is the type of fight that we can talk about, Dillian Whyte versus Frank Bruno, because Frank Bruno being compared to anyone in the top 5 is a joke. Fury destroys him. Wilder knocks him out, obviously. Anthony Joshua knocks him out. Joe Joyce buries him, and Usyk probably stops him late in the fight too. But let me know what you guys think. Dillian Whyte versus Dillian Whyte versus Frank Bruno. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.